The actor Matthew Perry, best known for playing Chandler Bing in the hit TV sitcom Friends, has tragically died at the age of 54. Los Angeles law enforcement told the media that he'd been found dead at his home in Pacific Palisades, Los Angeles. He died in an apparent drowning after a suspected heart attack, although an official cause of death has yet to be released. Warner Brothers Television Group, which produced all 10 seasons of Friends from 1994 to 2004, paid tribute to our dear friend and an incredibly gifted actor. The impact of his comedic genius was felt around the world, and his legacy will live on in the hearts of so many. This is a heartbreaking day, and we send our love to his family, his loved ones, and all of his devoted fans, it wrote. Born in Massachusetts in 1969, Perry was raised in Ottawa, Canada, where he attended elementary school with Justin Trudeau, who later became the Canadian Prime Minister. Trudeau wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter, "Matthew Perry's passing is shocking and saddening. I'll never forget the schoolyard games we used to play, and I know people around the world are never going to forget the joy he brought them. Thanks for the laughs, Matthew. You were loved and you will be missed." At the age of 15, Perry moved to Hollywood with the hope of reconnecting with his father, and it was here that he began to enjoy acting. He was eventually spotted at a diner, charming a bunch of women by the director, William Richard. Richard left him a note asking him to be in his next movie, A Night in the Life of Jimmy Reardon, alongside River Phoenix. He also starred as Chaz Russell in Boys Will Be Boys and had roles in various other shows. However, it was Friends that made him an international star. Friends is a show that followed the lives of 6 New Yorkers, navigating dating, careers and friendship. Perry was cast in the role of the awkward Chandler Bing, who was famous for sarcastic one-liners and childish behaviour. This role earned him an Emmy nomination in 2002. He was nominated for a total of 5 Emmy Awards, once for Friends and twice for his role as the lawyer Joe Quincy in The West Wing. Unfortunately, Perry's life was blighted by addiction. This started in 1997 when he became addicted to painkillers after a jet ski accident. He later claimed not to remember 3 years of his time on Friends and to spending over $9 million on his fight to stay sober. He said he was taking 55 Vicodin a day and he only weighed 128 pounds. He said he was on the Friends set, being watched by 30 million people, and that's why he said he can't watch the show now. He also had severe anxiety every night while filming the show, and he said that he felt nothing when the show ended. In 2019, his colon exploded due to opiate abuse, an event that took 14 surgeries to repair. About the incident, Perry wrote in his memoir, Friends, Lovers and a Big Terrible Thing, "At this point in my life, the words of gratitude pour out of me, because I should be dead, and yet somehow I'm not." When asked about his favourite parts in the show Friends, Perry professed to being unable to remember much of it. And when asked what his least favourite episode was, he said it was somewhere between Season 3 and Season 6. He seemed to have cleaned up for a while, and at one point he was addiction-free and living in London and starring in the West End show The End of Longing. However, the years of abuse had ravaged him, and unfortunately, he died far too young. Matthew Perry, rest in peace.